Yeah, hello, welcome to the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. We are in Interlagos in São Paulo, and in the background there, you can see one of the lakes that gives this region of the city its name.
GT3 qualifying has started.
Easy for Eduardo to say. For most of our drivers, this is a brand new challenge. The World Endurance Championship was last here 10 long years ago. Just the Corvette going across it. Those are where the track has been machined, grooves cut into it, which are about 2 centimetres deep to channel water away where it would normally run across the track. And the key here is not who's at the top, it's who's on the bubble. This is like in F1 going from Q1 to Q2 or Q2 to Q3, it's who's in the drop zone. And right now, okay, it was the 59 United Autosport McLaren, it's no longer, they have been bumped out. It's the 88 Proton Mustang, that's the black and gold car of Christian Reed. Looking here at the United on a quick lap, this is the 59 car. Another good lap there from Thomas Floor in this silver 54 Vista Ferrari. That's bumped him up right into the middle of the pack. Ian James goes up to 6th place, Harter Racing, and now the 81 Corvette. That's the TF Sport car of Tom Van Rompuy, is just about to get bumped out.
It's a brutal qualifying for a discipline, isn't it, here? You've really got to deliver. 4 minutes to go, and it's a wholly different last 7 now.
Yeah, it's almost like turbo-era Formula 1 qualifying. The last 5 minutes of the hour was when every car across the line went quicker and quicker and quicker, and the map changed every time. Purple Sector 1 as well for Clement Mateur in the 777D station car. 13th, doesn't get close enough. Cagill's already in, Amadel Harty in 46, there's Valet. And again, as with everywhere else we go, the queue for Valentino Rossi on his own is as big as the queue for all the other cars, teams and drivers put together. It's astonishing. Valentino, like Senna and Pele, again, that's a name that crosses all borders.
0.623 of a second separates the top 10 at the moment, and the first outside the top 10 with 2.5 minutes to go is 6 thousandths of a second out, and that's Sarah Bovy.
What about Amadel Harty? How close does he get? Not close enough. Still only 7 tenths off, and that doesn't get him through. There's Van Santos watching at Team WRT.
Carefully at Sector 2 here for Sarah.
Well, first sector sees her 2 tenths up on the fast time. Still 2 tenths up. This is a very good lap. And again, look at the striations across the track. All of those darker patches. That's where the track's been cut to allow the water not to form a river. Across the line, this is a good lap from Sarah Bovy. It's got to be good enough. And it is a monstrously good lap from Sarah Bovy. Right to the top of the pile, and that bumps out the 77 Proton car. 31 BMW in the pit lane is in, 46 BMW, Amadel Harty is out. Iron Dames, Manthey Pure Racing, both United Autosports and McLarens, both Porsches, both Ferraris go through, and one each from Aston Martin, BMW and Lamborghini, and who do I miss out? Corvette. So not getting through from 11th on down, will not go into Hyperpole, and their positions on the grid then from 11th down to 17th rather, are fixed. That's where they will start in their class. The top 10 positions will be decided in Hyperpole. That comes next.
Oh, spin.
Ooh.
That's the 54 Thomas Fleur, kept it out the wall, I think.
No sign of marks on the Goodyear banners there.
Did he just brush it? Did he just brush it with the front left corner? Let's keep another eye on this.
Long tyres.
He did. It's front right corner.
No, I don't think he did.
He did. There's one of the, I think I saw one of the dive planes. Red flag.
Yeah, red flag.
That's going to mean end of session, I'm afraid, for Thomas Fleur.
So this is the end of the warming up lap, effectively, because the lap out of the pits and the first flying lap are really going to be needed to build proper heat in the tyres. Josh Cagle goes purple in sector 2. This car of Sarah Bovey, 1900s faster than anybody in sector 1, 3/10 up on the pole lap in sector 2, and if she keeps sector 3 clear, this could be maybe a 4/10 advantage at the line. She's built the advantage, 44 hundredths of a second faster. Big smile on the face in the garage of Rahel Fry. Alex Malikin 4/10 away in sector 2. This is not a quicker lap.
Again, it's sector 2. The grip has got away at this point from all these LMGT3 cars, and it's all happening in that second sector.
Yeah. The Iron Dames on pole from Manthey Pure Racing, and all United Autosports row 2. Manthey EMA and the 31 WRT BMW will be on row 3. Row 4, the 55 Ferrari and the 81 Corvette, and row 5 of the grid. And now we go to qualifying for Hypercar. So Porsche Penske have taken 3 of 4 poles this year. The white flag, by the way, is to denote that a hypercar on cold tyres is coming out of the pits. So they're now aware that somebody is coming out of the pits on cold tyres. All 19 cars, potentially, these are grid position defining laps. There's one of the 2 BMWs that changed tyres and came back out. Because if you're not in the top 10, 11th down to 19th, that's where you're starting. There is no more qualifying after this. Look at Kobayashi and Buemi, from nearly 3 seconds up to nearly 5 seconds up. That's the progress as they build up speed. That's the end of heat lap number 2. Now they're going to begin in push lap. Board with 51, and this is Alessandro Pierguidi, because of course it is Antonio Fuoco in the 50 car. And those guys still on cloud 9 in this team after winning at Le Mans just a month ago.
Big strides coming, and none bigger at the moment than Callum Eilert and Seb Buemi, way up on the current fastest time. Kamui Kobayashi 1:24.5, but a 1:23.6 for Sebastian Buemi.
Well, Toyota first and third, Hertz Team Jota still in the middle. And who's got a quick lap coming? Look for Jean-Eric Verne, purple in the first sector, quicker than anybody has gone so far. Colder temperatures don't seem to be too much of a handicap for the Peugeot here. Look at the difference between the 2 Porsches, 56 thousandths up, 27 thousandths up, both of them potentially on a new quickest lap. And look at potentially identical times coming in from the 2 of them. I know that's the time they're trying to beat.
Eilert to the top, and that's the change that came. 69 thousandths up, Callum Eilert to the top, ahead of Kamui Kobayashi, ahead of Alex Lynn now goes third. Seb Buemi, Greedy goes third.
Whoa,
so the Ferrari and Fuoco goes fourth. They're suddenly showing the form is emerging there. Now who's on the bubble and beyond the bubble?
Whoa, Robert Schwartzen with a little wicked twist.
Julian Andlau is top of the time as what felt like 90 seconds ago. He's now dropping down to 15th, 16th. As he's behind the Isotta Fraschini at the moment, which is in 15th place of the 19 cars.
BMW number 20 is in. Robin Freins found a lap somewhere to squeeze in front of the Alpine.
The checkered flag is out.
Freins is on a quicker first sector. So too in the 15 BMW, as you said, is Dries van Tor.
It's all about Sector 2 times now. Kevin Estre has dropped a lot of time, and that's he is not going to improve. What can Dries van Toor do? He should have more grip available. He's not going to do it. He's 9/10 off after 2 sectors. I think we're done, and I think that is the order we're going to see for the top 10. There are the top 10, but the ones outside that will not be progressing. The second Alpine, next up with Charles Malaysi, finishes 13th. Dries van Toor, his charge at the end, not enough for the 15 BMW. Robert Schwartzman in the yellow 83, privateer of Cota Ferrari, he's not made. The first hypercar race in this continent, it won't be the last.
No.
Away we go.
Whoa, so much variety. Little handful of understeer there for Matt Campbell. Climbing up through the final corner. This is car number 7. Kamui Kobayashi about to start a push lap.
No, this is a push lap.
Well, no, again, I think that's possibly a warm lap.
Kamui Kobayashi is going quicker again.
He is going much quicker again. 2/10 quicker in Sector 1 than anybody else so far, and Matt Campbell doesn't get that done.
Alex Lynn goes 3rd, but we've got other cars going more quickly than these top 3 on this lap. In fact, the vast majority are going more quickly.
Yep. Everybody else is on target to beat the current pole lap.
But with 2 minutes 20 seconds to go, the pace is beginning to drop off in that second sector again. Yep. Is this going to be what comes into play? It's Buemi second. It's a total 1-2.
There is your hypercar result. 2 Toyotas, both Porsche Penske cars split by the caddy, so American 3rd, 4th and 5th lineup. 2 Ferraris split by Hertz Team Jota, and the Singleton BMW in 10th place rather, the number 20 car, ahead of the better of the 2 Alpines, the Proton Porsche and the rest of them.
Thank you very much for the supporting. I mean, car was amazing. I mean, we made a 1-2 fast time this year. I think we were quite struggling in the qualify during this year, but finally we made the pole position, which is really good. And I mean, I think after Le Mans, I think team did a great job, great effort, bring back in the pole here in São Paulo. Thank you for the racing, and of course, thank you for supporting here in São Paulo all the fun.